Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Once again, thank you for all those who are tuning back into my channel and making me reach this goal of 1000 subscribers. And this video which I'll be uploading will be my 101st video. So 100 videos I had uploaded. So it gives me a great pleasure that I get to share so many things with you all. And we get to learn, both of us get to learn a lot in this process. So today we'll be answering one of the query by Maitreya Dalviji. So the request was to learn the small Sargam that comes in the song Jabdeep Jale Aana from the movie Chitchor. This movie was released back in the year 1976 and all the songs from this movie had been a classic. And this song was indeed sung by Yesudas ji and Hemalata ji. So with that, let's set our Shruti box in the scale C. This beautiful song, Jabdeep Jale Aana, is set in the Ragam which is called Yaman or Yamuna Kalyani in Carnatic music. And we also learnt another Sargam in the same Ragam, if you all remember, which is Nere ga, gare ga nere ma, ma ga ma nere ga, which is coming in the song Nigahe Milane Ko, right? So this song is also set in the same ragam, and the sargam is very, very simple, very small, short, sweet and crisp sargam it is. Starting with the very first note, which is the note Ni. So Ni is one step lower to Sa. Sa, Ni, Sa, Ni. And the first three notes, right, it is same as that of what we learnt in Nigahe Mila, right? Ne, re, ga, ne, re, ga. So we skip Sa and then we go directly to Re and Ga. And then Re, Ga repeats itself. Re, ga, Re, ga. And then comes Ma, Ga, Re. But it is not actually Ma, Ga, Re, it is Pa, Ma, Ga, Re. Because the Ma, right, it actually goes and comes from Pa. So that is the reason you are seeing that curve over there. So let's try this in Swara, okay? Pa, Ma, Ga, Re. So while you are singing Ma, Ga, Re. So what we are doing here, we are actually going to Pa and then we are coming to Ma from there, right? Ma, pa, ma, pa, ma, ga, re. So that is what it is, okay? So let's try the whole line together. Ne, re, ga, ma, ga, re. Simple, right? Then comes sa, sa, ni, sa, sa, ni. So this is pretty straightforward. Sa, sa, ni. And from here, we directly jump to Pa. Pa, pa, ma, pa, pa, ma, ga, re, ga. So all the notes are from lower Ni to Pa. That's it. All our notes, whatever we are singing, it's only between this. So you don't have to strain too much because it's all in our comfort zone, right? Pa, pa, ma, ga, re, ga. After Ga, there is a small variation that comes. Ga, re, ga, ha. So this variation comes. There is nothing complicated in this. It's very simple. We'll slowly split this and learn. So totally this ga, re, ga has 6 notes. The first 3 notes are Re, Ga, Ma, Ga, Re, Ga, Ma. So you remember how we went to that Ma in the previous line. We went to Pa and then we came to Ma, right? Similarly, for going to Ga, we actually go from Re and then come to Ga. Ga, Re, Ga, Ga, Re, Ga, Ma. So that Re, Ga, right? That is nothing but you're actually going to Ga, but you're going through Re, okay? Ga, re, ga, ma, ga, re, ga. Okay, simple, right? Now going to the next part. This is very simple. re ga re. That's it. So we start from re, we go to ga, and then we come back to re. Re ga re. But the ga, right? The ga that comes, we extend it for 3 notes. Re ga re. So that's how it becomes re ga re. Alright? So just the ga with the swaras. Re ga ma re ga re. So just this 6 notes in swaras. Re ga ma re ga re. Okay? Now we'll replace this with a. Ah. Got it? Ah. And now we'll sing along with the previous 2 notes. Ga re ga. Beautiful. It's very, very simple. There is nothing big in this. Let's try that once again. Ga re ga. That's it. Okay. Now the next couple of notes are very simple. Sa ni. So where we end, re ga ma re ga re sa ni. Right? So it is just coming down, and then we again go back to pa. Sa ga pa ma pa. Sa ga pa ma pa. So the whole swara together. Ni re ga ma ga re sa ni pa pa ma ga re ga sa ni sa ga pa ma pa. Beautiful. Okay. Now these are the swaras. But when you hear Yesudas sing this, it doesn't sound like swaras, right? It also sounds so beautiful, so melodious, like a song itself. So now we'll focus on that, okay? Starting from the very first note. Ne re ga. So if you see that, ne re ga. So if you see that tree, we are actually looping it to the next note. Ne ga re ga. So that's how it is actually coming while singing. Ne re ga re. So that becomes a loop. Ne re ga. Again here. Re ga. So again there is a loop. So what this ragam basically does is, you don't sing just that note. Every time you sing a note, you take assistance of the adjacent note. So for example, we learnt right, ma, pa, ma. So same thing is happening here as well. Ne, re. So what we are doing, we are taking support from the next note, which is ga, and then we are singing it. Ne, re, ga, ma, ga, re. So ma already we saw earlier. Pa, ma. So after ma, we are coming down. So we are coming down to note ga. And what is next to ga? It is note re. So now we take help of note re. Okay? Ma, ga, re. Ma, ga, re. That's it. Okay? So when you are going up, you take support from the note that is next on the upper side, ascending side. And when you are coming down, you take support from the adjacent note that is on the descending side. That's the whole trick. Okay? It's very simple, and all these small things is what makes that ragam sound so beautiful. Okay? Ne, re, ga, ma, ga, re, sa, ni. And again in sa. So what we are doing? We are coming down. And when we are coming down, we take support of the next note. Sa, ni. That's all is happening. Sa, ni. And then comes pa, ma. So basically we are coming down, but we are starting at the note pa. What is next to pa? Ma. Pa, ma. Pa, ma. That's all is happening there. Pa, ma. And then comes ga, re, ga, sa, ni. So So this one we learned it. So we are just going to do the same thing. Ga re ga sa ni sa ga pa ma pa. And in that pa you can also add a small run, which is pa ma pa ma pa ma. So you only stress on that note thrice. Pa ma pa ma pa. You can add this if you want. Otherwise you can skip it. Sa ga pa ma pa. Okay. This is with respect to how do we sing this along with the help of the adjacent note to make it sound like a song. But there are also a couple of more things that you should remember, which is the dynamics of the song, right? Ne re ga. So if you notice, what is happening here is ne re ga re ga. So it is coming like a flow. So now we know, technically we know what is happening in the song. And now it's time for you to put your magic into the song. And how will that happen? When you understand these dynamics of the song. Ne re ga re ga. So what is happening? Ne re ga. You know, it is like taking something wholeheartedly and you're giving it to someone, right? Ne re ga. So you're just like scooping it wholeheartedly with all your love and then you're giving it to that person, okay? So that's how you have to imagine and then, you know, bring in these dynamics. Ne re ga re ga, and that re ga, that is like re ga. So there is a small push before re. Ne re ga. This is the first line. Re ga. So when you're starting the next line, you're again, there is a small push and then you're like giving that again. Re ga ma ga re ma ga re. And there is a small gentleness over there, softness that comes in. Ma ga re sa sa ni sa sa ni ma ga re sa sa ni pa pa ma. That pa pa, it's coming with a push, right? Because we ended soft. Sa sa ni pa pa ma. There is a brightness that comes in that pa pa. And if you see that ma, if you see that ma, there is a lot happening there, right? The very first thing is ma. You're extending that ma, right? And while you're extending, you're giving volume and then you're reducing the volume. Pa pa ma. Can you feel that? Pa pa ma ga re ga sa ni. So all that ga re ga sa ni is all coming together and it is all sung in a continuous manner, right? Ga re ga sa ni sa ga pa ma pa. So with all of these things that we learned, let's try the whole thing together. Ne re ga ma ga re sa sa ni pa pa ma ga re ga sa ni sa ga pa ma pa. Beautiful. So this was the dynamics of the song. And there is one more important thing, which is the talam, right? Talam is pretty simple because we know everything that we need to know about this. You just have to fit that in the talam, okay? Now the talam is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's chatushram, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the starting, ni re ga, it is actually starting on the 4th beat. On your screen you will see how the notes are split into the talam. So we'll just follow this and then sing it slow, okay? 1, 2, 3, ni re ga ma ga re sa sa ni pa pa ma ga re ga sa ni sa ga pa ma pa nit sanj savere, and the song continues from there. Okay, so this was the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed learning the song along with me. If you enjoyed, please do mention that in the comment sections, and do share this with your friends and family so that we can spread more music to the world. And Maitriya ji, I hope this really helped. If it did, please do mention that in the comments. I love to read from you. With that, I'll see you soon with yet another beautiful song in my next coming video. Till then, keep singing and take care.